jizzed in my pants.
Okay, this is not clean. We just got a dirty strike.
Welcome. Guys, welcome to Inside the Ant Farm.
Number 87, season 2. Getting close to the 100th episode, man. So what do you plan for the 100th episode? You're the one who always plans those out.
All new episode, guys. All naked.
We did that for our 103rd in the first season.
I mean, we're always naked for the waist down, but
yeah. Well, they just saw it on camera when I came around. Just swinging, you know.
It's like a Dr. Manhattan-sized dangle swinging around. Yeah.
Or they didn't see it.
And I painted it blue, which was weird. Or is it just always blue? It's sad. That's why.
Should probably get that checked out.
You know, it'd be good for a cosplay of Dr. Manhattan. You get like a blue suit, and then you get like a blue, like, you know, one of those balloons you tie into a balloon animal, just make it suit dick and balls.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
So how you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing great.
This beer first.
We got this Brooklyn. We just got back from New York City. And,
I just bought
And
this
actually,
today,
we drank something from Brooklyn Brewery
We
down
did.
there too.
What?
The
Gross.
Gross. The Shackmeister beer.
Black chocolate stout,
Yeah.
guys.
It's a signature limited edition. These beers are probably worse in a couple years.
The
Legendary
winter
Russian
2019. Yeah, they're only made this year, man. And then never again or something.
So good.
It's very chocolate.
Heralded the world over, a blend of 6 malts produces dark chocolate aroma and flavor.
Brooklyn accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to
It's
figure
a Russian
pinpoint it.
Imperial. There's nothing better.
Oh, that was
to
Russian.
drink
Oh,
rich
okay.
desserts.
Okay, cool.
We should have
Fine
like a piece of
cheeses
chocolate
and the
cake.
growing.
Yes,
fine
I am
cheeses.
reading the label as well. It's a black stout and from Brooklyn. Brooklyn! I live California.
Hey, how you doing?
You know what? I'm doing great. You know what? Living the dream, living La Vida Loca. Just like each day better than the last. Today wasn't too bad, so I'll go with today. Today wasn't bad. It was kind of a chill day at work. Voted. Where's
your sticker? I don't believe
parent
you.
teacher
You have to have a
conference.
sticker.
Parent teacher conference. It's on my work shirt, so it's working. This is my work shirt.
Where's your voting?
Our polling place is like 5 feet away from our house. It's that
Church
Church
of the Bell?
Yeah.
Church of the Bell?
Church of the Bell. The Bell. Yeah, so, you know, of course I voted all hardcore Republicans because I wanted to destroy the
Conservative,
world.
yeah.
Just wanted to destroy the world. But,
Because you're a billionaire and you want that billionaire.
well, I'm
tax.
getting a tax cut.
Yeah.
So, as you can tell from my house, like he that's his second garage he doesn't fix up, not his first one. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty classic.
Yeah, but today was pretty chill. You know, it's mostly because I got to go to work a little late, and I made sure everyone else got time to vote if they wanted it. So that was nice.
Oh, what a nice
I like
guy.
being that empowering boss because it's technically it's illegal to stop someone from voting, and so like,
Yeah, you have to give them.
Yep.
Yeah, time.
and it's
to do
paid
it.
time too. It's not.
I actually found that out when I worked days because they gave us they're like it's illegal not leave. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go vote.
My one friend
I'll see you in an hour.
who works for the county gets 3 hours.
That's a lot of voting.
Yeah, so.
Well, your polling,
He's like, these are really hard choices.
Well,
your
you
polling place might not be where you live, so you don't have to
you like vote.
go somewhere. Yeah.
Well, do you know what I mean? It's always near where you live.
Well, I mean, but your workplace might not
That's
be where
true.
your live places. So.
Although if you live 3 hours from work, that's like a long time. I imagine that they hope that people help other people go vote too.
Rock the vote, guys. How you guys doing?
We also voted first thing in the morning. I
How about
always do.
this? How about our
Me
weekend?
and all the old people.
How about our weekend?
We had an amazing weekend.
Did you guys write me in for all the votes?
I wrote myself in for one thing that only had a Republican that you could vote for. I was like,
I did a working families person for that one, so I voted for a working families person.
it was all the same person. It was like them as that, working families, and like conservative party or something.
Yeah.
No.
I gotta vote something.
So yeah, we had a pretty amazing.
Yeah, I heard you guys
Friday
went somewhere
and
for the
Saturday.
weekend. Yeah.
We drove down to New York City.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Oh,
Yeah,
is that why
I
you know the
drove
cars up there, by
in
the
the
way?
city. BT Dubs. And I
Oh.
rocked it.
I even feel like I felt
she
pretty
rocked it, even though I was giving her the wrong directions the whole time. So somehow,
good. You unrocking.
somehow-
You're unrocking it
somehow
from
at the place we stopped to get
On the way down.
On the way down,
We went to the bathroom and stopped.
we went to the bathroom, then we got back on, and it was like, it would not let us stay on the highway. It kept trying to get us to get off the highway. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm like, we already know how to get
Did you
there.
put in
So
walking directions or something?
what must happen in my pocket was it switched to avoid highways. I didn't know that until we were on our way back. So then she goes, plug in the Lincoln Tunnel, just the Lincoln Tunnel. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So we're driving. I'm like, I think we already went past this, but maybe it's just a weird way to get into Lincoln Tunnel. It drove us to the Holland Tunnel for some reason. And then I looked at my map, and the way it drove us to Lincoln Tunnel was...
To go out of New York City and then go back to the Lincoln Tunnel.
Lincoln Tunnel.
Like you had to go back through the Lincoln. I was just bad. So then we get to New Jersey.
And it's still doing it. It's
and,
like,
and we haven't figured it out yet. So finally I was like, well, I'm going to go where I think we should go because we need to go to the highway. And guess what? I get a pretty good sense of direction.
Rocking it.
Yeah.
I was also part of that decision. But,
he was.
That's what I jammed for. I'm just like, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drive.
Let's get back to 80. And I'm like, wait, I gotta figure this out. So I'm like, I feel like this is gonna be broken forever if I don't figure it out. And so then I like look at it. I was like, how to avoid highways get clicked on this?
I love driving, but I get abysmally sleepy sometimes. I'm just like super sleepy because of the white noise, like in drive, especially like when it's like at night or something.
No, I
so
love
like
the driving.
if I have if you give me like large iced coffee turbo shot, I'm good the whole way. But like if I just get in the car and have to go, and it's like in that like period after you just ate or something, I'm just like
I've never gotten sleepy in the car.
all the time. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
No, I love driving. So we had a great time. The thing is, we have a good time on the trip. Driving. We had a great time down there. We walked a lot.
You went to the Shake Shack, I heard.
We went to the Shake Shack.
And a Mexican restaurant that was very blue.
It was delicious.
It was cool. It was like
cool. Rosa Mexicano. It was really good.
So we went in to get a table and I was like talking to the manager when we went to the bathroom, and I didn't even say it was like our anniversary or anything. She brought us free dessert. Well, she brought us free dessert.
No, I know. Yeah.
It was sweet.
Yeah, so we'd already stuffed ourselves because the food was so good. Like we ate our entire dinner and we were so full, and we were sitting there with these drinks and our dinner, like we're so full. They brought us free dessert. We're like, well, I guess we're gonna make more room.
Like,
we
can
did.
You step down in my esophagus real quick.
I don't think I ever got full
It was
restaurant.
amazing.
She wanted to go get drinks afterwards, and then we're like, no,
we were like, we're good. Plus, the drinks there were so good, you didn't need another drink. Like, it was high class dining.
What was this place again? Let's
Rosa
Mexicano. It was delicious.
Did you guys like it on Facebook yet?
Oh yeah, we gotta do a review. I want to do a review. Our server was great, and
I love the pictures.
he said that my pronunciation was really good.
And he had a suit that looked good on him. I don't think I've ever seen.
Oh my god, he looked so good.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
He looked so good.
Let's see. I got it at for $130 at Burlington Coat Factory.
It's one of the great goats, guys. You said Burlington Goat Factory.
Goat Factory.
Yeah, the Goat Factory. Yeah.
Just making sure.
My dress was from the thrift store, circa 1994. Love that dress. Fits me so good.
It looks good. Doesn't matter.
It was great. We had a great time. We walked a lot, and then we went into the park the next day. We went to the.
We didn't do Museum of Natural History.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some of the pictures from that. I didn't see the whole thing, the whole reel. You looked very happy. You looked very happy.
She was very happy.
Very happy. So you like natural history museums or both?
Oh my god,
it's a cool museum.
It's so much.
There's a lot of cool stuff and a lot of cool like life-size dioramas and.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's probably the best diorama museum?
There's a lot of dioramas and they're great.
It's not the best diorama museum I've ever been to.
That's right.
No, I've been to a much better diorama museum.
Which one?
It's in Rochester, and I can't think of the name right now. It's not the Strong Museum.
It's not.
It's a different one that also has children's stuff in it. But the Titanic exhibit was there a few years ago. We went, and there's some really cool dioramas there. So
super cool.
I will say there's that's
as far as dioramas go.
Yeah,
super cool. We didn't see NDT while we were there, so
why not?
Because Hayden Planetarium was there, and he's the director. He was not there.
Did you see AOC? She's in Brooklyn, right?
No, you're in New York City proper. It was during. Luckily, we were only there Saturday because Sunday was a Trump rally plus the marathon.
Was it a going away party?
Yeah, seriously, how many Trump people are there still in New York? All of the.
He went to the MMA event in Madison Square Garden and got booed out of the place.
Yeah.
No, guys, everyone in the country loves him. What are you talking about?
Why are you doing this?
The newspapers there were really very cold to him, and it gave me a nice, warm and fuzzy feeling. It was really nice. So.
Guys, let's keep this apolitical, guys.
Fuck you, Donnie Crimes.
Talking about
that.
No, you mean a Florida man?
Florida man. I love that there's a thing that changes his name to Florida man.
Well, he is Florida man, so.
It changes his son's name too, so it says.
Florida man Jr.?
No, it says Donald Florida man Jr.
I'm down.
Like, yeah.
He looks like Florida man Jr. So,
yeah.
That could be his wrestling luchador name, Florida man Jr.
Florida man says he would date his own daughter.
He would wrestle Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
So
Florida man says he's a stable genius.
let's get the bad news out of the way first. Terminator Dark Fate is bombing at the box office currently.
Wow.
29 million in its first weekend, which it came in #1.
Yeah.
But it's not saying much.
But it's also in a weird place in the year. It's like right before Christmas ramp up and things like.
But it's
not
also,
a Halloween movie
it would
either.
cost $185 million to make.
And they're expecting it to lose $100 million.
Yikes. And it had good reviews. Like they were saying, it was the best.
I still want to see it. Yeah, I still want to see it. Like
maybe in Hollywood.
Like at the Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah. They got those nice seats. Have you been to Hollywood?
Yeah.
Those nice
We went
seats
there a couple months ago.
I grew up in Mattydale, so I used to go there when like
Street
it was
cred.
broke
Oh no,
down.
I've been going there for 20
Yeah.
years. So like,
Bro
you know,
Derek?
yeah. When it was like the seats that were like those old like middle school auditorium seats that were like, and like they're all not bolted down.
And there was
correctly.
like definitely sperm all over them.
Yeah, and
Now
there's my
there's the big
sperm.
seats with
Yeah.
sperm.
Well, the weird part was just my sperm. Like it was like I'm just back in the back, you know.
The seats were, I mean, the floors were so incredibly sticky. Like literally, you'd walk down
And now they're still marginally sticky. But
And then like the old screen was literally just pulled down and just sitting on the stage in front of the new screen.
It was like
Saying you miss us?
one of
Something
those
that
old
the action
portable
part
ones. Like
of,
one of those old
theaters.
portable
That's my
ones.
childhood right there. So
It's very nostalgic. They ruined it.
And the price
No,
is
it's
still
fine.
low.
I'm real good with.
Price is still low. The candy's a good price.
Hey, they still got people yelling at each other during the movie though, like when we went there last time. Like, hey, shut up!
Yeah.
Like the person was laughing.
Well, a lot
They're
of
laughing at the
times,
movie.
that's where you bring your kids,
Yeah.
and a lot of times adults will
Everton.
bring kids to adult movies there because they can't get a babysitter and it's cheap.
I
And
watched
then
The Passion
people
of
get
Christ
really
there.
pissed off about it.
With the kids.
I watched that at the old cinema that's where Driver's Village is now. That was only $5
Wow,
a
geez,
ticket.
dating
so,
yourself.
Yeah, I know. I went. Look at that! I can't believe I saw that movie at the theater. It's 'cause my
I
ex
think we
wanted
did.
to see
I
it.
think we saw it in the theater.
I hope not. Did we?
I think we did.
You just said you saw it at the Hollywood.
No, I made that up. With Connor. He wasn't in the Hollywood at that point.
You saw a lot of
I guess
movies
it-
here.
honestly-
I saw both mummies in the
Honestly,
theater,
it's the
both
only
first
adult
two.
movie I could think of.
I would rather see The Mummy in the theater than see
How about the
Passion of
Scorpion
Christ.
King?
Hakuna Machete!
Hakuna Machete! Hey, let's get to some news, guys.
I just got
Yeah, I know. Just some more news, though. Guys, Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Mans.
Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse 2 has been revealed. The date is April 8th, 2022. Lots of twos.
Choose all the choose.
Yeah, there's new Spider-Mans for it, too.
Spider-Mans! I heard there was the Japanese Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
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 1978.
Japanese Spider-Man movie where it's super weird.
He has
there's
no
giant-
Spider-Man powers.
There's
like,
a
ridiculous.
there's a weird car in it. There's a giant robot that is a spider robot with a shield that's made of webs. It is awesome, and he's confirmed for the movie. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm all on.
So, yeah.
What
I'm on
other
board
Spider-Mans
just for
could
that.
they bring into this movie?
Other Spider-Mans. Well, okay, Spider-Punk, obviously. Hobie Brown, Spider-Punk. Let's get him in this movie. Let's get the what's his name? Peter Parker, who's the Indian Spider-Man. He's awesome.
It's not Peter Patel.
No. They like to be more clumsy with it.
No, it's Parkihr, I think.
Parker.
Peter- Or it might be Patel Parker or something. It might be Patel.
Mm.
That's he's awesome. Any of the assassin Spider-Man guy that's like he's like a Spider-Man that murders people. He's pretty awesome. There's also he's actually Ben Parker. That's the best part. There's also
They like to take the father figures of these heroes like Batman and then make them like murdery guys.
well, I think this is exactly why the character was made like that, because it was like a homage to that Flashpoint character.
Thomas Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's if Peter had gotten killed instead of Ben, and Ben is like, oh, I'm fucking these guys, and yeah, I'm just gonna start shooting in
I
the face.
also got bit by a radioactive
I got bit by a radioactive spider
somehow.
somehow. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There's a couple awesome female like Spider Women that are
Like the Mary Jane?
like maybe
Spider-Man?
like maybe Parker and things like that.
Oh.
In the what's the other one? It's like the steampunk one that I can't remember her actual name, but she's like a steampunk Spider Woman who's like Patty Parker or something like that. But she's basically like from some steampunk time, so she's an inventor and she like made these like spider arms and stuff, and And so there's
all those steampunk times from back in history.
Well, they're alternate universes.
Sky's the limit.
Alternate
Like Kevin Garnett, anything is possible.
Yeah. But there's a lot of fun characters they can draw from, and it'd be cool too if they drew like some of the Inheritors, which are the villains of the Into the Spider-Verse comic series. They're basically these guys that are killing Spider-Man because it gives them extra power. They're like vampires, but they only kill Spider-Man kind of thing. That could be a fun thing too. You know, just kind of put them as villains. Although I did like what they did with the villains in the first one. So who knows?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I mean, I'm all in. I really like the first movie. I really like the style of the first movie. I like the pace of the first movie.
Just take your time with it, honestly.
I'm alright with them taking time with it too.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Far From Home's out right now. We have Spider-Man stuff to fill until then, so.
And you know Nicolas Cage is on board already.
It's like, I got nothing else to do.
Nothing. I'm just sitting here.
I'm waiting for Bad Lieutenant 3. Port of Fall. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to call it. I drink a lot. That's all I really have.
Until they make those Left Behind movies I've been waiting for.
That and child support. Lots of child support.
I have a lot of kids.
Probably some alimony too thrown in there. I mean,
that's why this movie's still on.
But you know, he does have great hair plugs.
I ruined a lot of people's lives.
What are we doing the next Left Behind movie right now?
I'm hoping.
The Tribulation Force? What's the next one? You would know.
The next one
Piece of trash. What?
would be, I think, the Tribulation Force. Or Nikolai, maybe? I don't know. Nikolai might be...
Nikolai Volkov.
I don't know. It's been a long
They're
time
not
since
making.
they're never going to make this.
No.
You know what? Speaking of
trash.
Speaking of awesome movies and casting news, guys. All right. Guess he's gonna be Harvey Dent.
Yeah,
that's right, guys.
The Batman has a bunch of casting news.
Matthew McConaughey is the best one of that, though.
Well, we broke already that Jeffrey Wright is going to be Commissioner Gordon, which
that's great. Freeze
all in on that. I think it's a great cast. Matthew McConaughey's Harvey Dent. A little more.
I think it's fun. It's on the nose. It's a little on the nose for because Harvey Dent was a kind of a smarmy asshole, and I didn't say Two-Face. They didn't say Two-Face, so they said Harvey Dent. So it might be like a proto version of him, or it might be like they reveal him at the end, like, oh, I got my face.
I don't think they're ready for him, and they shouldn't be yet. But there's also one more person that's possibly in too.
Two more, actually.
Okay.
So what's the one you have, and I'll say the other one.
I have Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth.
Is a rumor. Guess there's a rumor for a character playing an actor playing the Penguin. Guess. I'll give you
Jonah Hill.
both a guess. No, man. Remember he
I know. I still want him to be it.
He quit. It's worse. It's not Danny DeVito either. It's much worse.
No, Danny DeVito was.
No, that's why. Yeah, I know. That's I'm saying. It's not Danny DeVito.
Perfection.
It's worse than.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Michael Fassbender.
I wish it was that. It's actually along those lines, in my opinion.
Of Michael Fassbender?
Yeah. I don't think you guys
think this person that should be the Penguin.
Yes.
So a really tall.
I'll give you. He's played a villain before.
Oh shit, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell is rumored to play the Penguin, guys.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm ready for this. Let's do it. All in.
Fuck that.
What you doing?
I was all in until you said that.
Oh! I was like, this is awful. We're after watching, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, but they already have too many fucking people in this movie. No,
but that's what that's exactly what it's gonna be. They're just gonna stuff it full of stars that they just that have nothing to do with their character.
Get in there. Just the fisting of a movie.
And then Robert Pattinson's gonna be like, I'm the Batman, and then it's just I don't fucking.
I'm Batman.
Like no, that's not. That's what. Oh no.
Better idea. Willem Dafoe plays all of the characters.
I'd watch that movie,
including Batman.
Yeah.
He's already playing that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Alfred now. How are you?
It's me, Alfred Pennyworth.
I'm the Penguin. Knack.
I'm also the love interest.
Oh, that's right. I'm beautiful. Look at me. I'm so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Someone's gonna have to get me a bagel with some cream cheese.
A little schmear.
Okay, guys. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that because it is way too awesome.
Hey,
way too awesome.
What?
The Witcher showrunner Lauren Hirsch says there's gonna be 7 seasons.
He's not done 7 seasons yet.
7 seasons. And
it's a lot of books, so
they said this is a fully fleshed out arc, though, which is promising. That's good to hear because a lot of times these shows just go in and like, Well, we got like 3 seasons planned. It'll end at some point, and then when they have like a real good ending point, like if they have that full arc, I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, I think this is the good thing about using this book series is this book series is very rich.
Yeah,
it's been around for quite some time. There's a ton of source material to draw from, a ton of great characters. I'm still trying to. I haven't seen Dandelion in the promos, and I want to see him there.
If he's not played by Jason Ritter, I'm out.
Hey guys, it's me, I'm Dandelion. That's one for my Jason Ritter, and no one else for Jason Ritter.
I'm Dandelion. Look
You
at
could have
me.
released it a Kristen Ritter.
Dandelion.
John Ritter.
Oh.
R.I.P.
The corpse of John Ritter will be.
No, the trailer was great though. The trailer looked awesome, right?
Good.
Like, I mean, so the VFX director also said that it's gonna skew more towards horror than fantasy. He said, it's going to be more of those crazy monsters from the books and
The Witcher Dream is equal parts horror and comedy.
The Drowners.
It's equal part horror and comedy, but the books are darker.
Oh, the books are so dark. I mean, it's Polish literature, so I mean, read anything from Poland, guys. You're not going to find a funny thing there. It's not funny.
Not a funny thing in Poland.
I mean, their biggest cash crop is literally dandelions. It's literally.
That's where shopping was from. That's about it.
Yeah, and he's not funny. And none of his music is funny. It's all very serious. I'm just saying.
I mean, they've been through a lot of shit, so.
Yeah.
Like, since the beginning of time.
And so is The Witcher, Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. I like they did a little deeper voice, a little kind of grab there.
Yeah, it was good. Like, a lot of people, I guess, had a problem with his voice. I'm like,
stupid. Guys, shut up. Trolls, go away.
If you're looking for something to, just don't watch.
Henry Cavill is killing this role so far.
Don't watch.
Is this his game to lose? I honestly, after watching the trailer, his game to lose.
I liked the feel of the girl playing Ciri. I'm like, okay, I like all this.
I like that. I forgot that she was like a princess and whatnot.
Yeah.
Princess Sorella. I'm like, okay, Ciri, yeah. So that was exciting. It's good. It's good. That's all I got for that.
I'm pretty excited about it too.
You know what I'm more excited for, Matt?
What?
BlizzCon just happened.
Are people cool with Blizzard now?
Grand announcements. No. Oh no.
Are we fine with Blizzard now?
But Matt, guess what? Overwatch 2 has been announced.
I did see that.
Yes,
you can finally play Gorilla now.
That's right.
I can play regular Overwatch on Xbox. Is it crossplay? I'll play with you.
Probably, yeah.
Actually,
it might be crossplay at this point. So it looks like Overwatch. It looks a lot like Overwatch.
Yeah.
And literally they showed like side by side like what the characters look like in one and like the first one and the second one is just like slightly different color. He has a different hair thing. He's wearing a jacket.
But people will pay for it nonetheless.
Okay. Well, what they did propose and what looked cool from the trailer was first off they have a story, which is the funniest thing from Overwatch 1 is that Overwatch 1 has this rich lore and it's a multiplayer game with no story.
Yeah.
So like, all the stories is made in these like Blizzard made, but also sometimes fan made movies that are like vignettes of like the past in the Overwatch lore and like current happenings in Overwatch and like because there's 2 different factions that you don't even realize if you're just playing the multiplayer game because everyone's on the same team.
Yeah.
But there's actually 2 different factions fighting against each other.
I had no clue until you just said that.
Yeah. Like there's
it's just people.
And there's like a bunch of dudes fighting other dudes.
It's basically like GoldenEye. Basically, it's like
but the thing is that there's literally in this lore there's 2 different factions and like one is basically the good guys that are these revived people from
who are the bad guys?
For instance,
who's
Reaper,
one of the bad guys? Reaper. Okay, he sounds like a bad guy. I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, and that's something you don't know.
And a Tracer.
Tracer's good. Name a character.
Diva.
Diva's good.
There's the monkey guy.
Monkey guy's good.
All good people. I like this.
Who else would be a bad guy in this? Let's see.
Yoshimitsu.
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 Yoshimitsu's not this game.
He's a tweener. He doesn't play for any team.
So they're also showing what looked kind of cool was there's going to be more customization with the character. So it's not just like you're playing the character.
I can make my guy
with a different skin.
Yeah.
No, you can customize their abilities. So like they're gonna have more abilities than you can like kind of map, and then like you can choose the abilities.
Okay, I like that.
So like if you want to make
play it, but
if you want to make Reinhardt like just use his dong to like knock people over or something, you can do that. You know, if you want to make Winston like throw bananas at people or barrels,
that's the girl's name.
I don't know
Yes,
a 12-year-old boy who doesn't want to make his penis knock people over. So I mean, really.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Winston.
You're right.
Actually, no. Winston has a tiny penis. He's a gorilla.
So he's angry because he's a tiny penis.
Well, no, he's a very smart gorilla, so he's not angry. He's an erudite. Okay.
So he's gotten over the fact that he's a tiny penis.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
Fair enough.
And he gets like a lot of gorilla ass probably too. They're being a super smart gorilla. One would imagine. But they're also gonna have co-op missions, so Matt, we can play together. You don't have to just get your ass kicked by me all the time.
Finally.
So there you go.
Finally.
There's new PvP modes. They actually in that trailer for Overwatch 2, they introduced a new character that's going to be in Overwatch 1 named Sojourn, who looks like maybe it's what's the one hero dude's name? I can't remember. Okay, so he looks like the mother of another character. I can't remember the character's name right now because I haven't played so long.
Yoshimitsu.
No, stop that. Stop.
Obviously, it looks like Sojourner Truth.
So, yes, 100%. Reaper still looks incredibly overpowered, and I didn't like that, but that's okay.
That's what you get when you're a bad guy.
Because he has this one move where he just spins around and shoots everyone in the circle and kills them all.
He kills every single person in that
Very
circle.
Annoying. They might as well call the movie.
So do you actually play this game?
Oh yeah, I actually love Overwatch. Is a fun game. It's a fun game that if you're into just like running around and shooting people, because like I said, it had no story.
I'm
but
not, so that's why.
But like it's like the characters are very different. They're very fleshed out.
I like that
abilities wise. So like you can really find a style that you like. That's what I like about Overwatch is you can find a style you like and play the game in a way you like.
Nick likes
unless someone steals your character. See, I was a big Mei fan. She shoots icicles and you can snipe people with them, and I was a really big fan of Soldier 76. It was like he's basically like
how many fucking people are in this game?
Right now there's probably like 30, and they're all free editions, which is the best part. Which is very Blizzard like,
nice.
Very Blizzard like, because it was this thing where like you were like, oh, they're gonna like charge me for each character. And Blizzard's like, no man, we're gonna give you free characters. We're like, that's why also like because they're like we're never gonna have an Overwatch 2. It's just gonna be Overwatch 1. And we're gonna upgrade it, and then we're like, except we want money. Overwatch 2.
Like, but money. But do I get money?
So it's like, okay, so like a lot of people actually are like kind of positive about it. Cause like, okay, well, like I got, cause I've been
out for a while.
Well, I will admit, I played it for quite some time. I definitely got more than what I thought was $60 worth of value out of it. Yeah. And I actually only paid $30 for it. Well, it's like regular games like
Is that how much I paid for that?
That is how much you paid for it. But you might, if you got it later, I actually got it for $30.
Okay, that sounds more correct.
Because I kept sending him the links every time it was out for $30. I was like, hey,
I only paid $60 for one game that a 4-year-old, actually a 3-year-old ordered. That's how much. That's when I paid $60 for a game.
We could have checked to get it back. But, yeah.
I called them twice. And they hung up on me twice, so that wasn't happening.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a ton of new maps too, which look really cool, and they're like, since they're doing a story mode, they're actually like expanding the premise of it, so like you're not just like, oh, I'm in like some kind of city. It's like, oh no, you're like a Paris location, or you're like a. It almost feels like a Street Fighter thing where it's like this board's in this part of the world, this board's in this part of the world, and it looked cool. And it's funny because of that they're garnering a lot of actually good press from people that it's like, even though this is definitely a reskin version of the characters, you're committed to putting new characters in, you're committed to putting new things in. So it's like, okay, I'll buy this new thing, instead of because I've gotten my money's worth out of the first one, which is nice.
Sure,
it's nice to see in this day and age, especially from Blizzard.
Blizzard's a little sketchy.
Get that money. That's all I got on that.
Oh, I have something. So I guess BioWare's been teasing, and they teased kind of real big in a tweet that on 12/4 there's going to be something about a certain franchise that we haven't seen in a little bit. Let's just say 12/4 is Dragon Age Day, but the age is spelled 4GE.
Well, that's because 4 looks like an A, right? That's all. That's the only thing, probably, right?
Dragon Forge.
Maybe they slipped their finger and they hit 4 instead of A by mistake.
It looked good.
Could get a Dragon Age 4, guys. Now, this is not on the slate anywhere in BioWare's thing, and they had it going to February of 2022, I believe, or 2021 or something like that.
Which it's still on par. They do announce stuff super early sometimes. or at least like give a teaser
Yeah.
for something.
So they might be teasing it though for the first time.
That's fine.
Of them.
Why not? You know,
Now, this game had been teased as far back as 2017, but they really nothing happened about it.
I would be a lot more excited if it wasn't still EA's just hands in the machinations there. You know, like I would love for them to be like, it's coming out in 2022 because we want to take time and make this a good game.
They need to do that.
But you know, it's going to be like, this is the earliest we can get it done.
They dropped the ball on the last Mass Effect. They dropped the ball on Anthem. They need to fix it.
Oh my god! Anthem wasn't even a ball drop. It was like they didn't have a ball and they just like showed a picture of the ball. Like, oh, there's gonna be a ball there, and then you went.
They're like, look at this basketball. And
Here.
they had a flattened hacky sack.
Yeah,
Like, that's not
like,
here's
like
our ball.
flat,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want this.
That's not. I don't want that. Like, no, take a shot. Like,
You already paid
stop.
for it. You're like,
Stop.
oh, I already paid for this.
I did. I pre-ordered that. Fuck. I fucking pre-ordered that hacky sack. Damn it.
Like, look, you can change the hacky sack's colors. I'm like, oh, great.
For $20 a piece. Like, damn it. Damn it.
They're like, actually, I've got your balls now.
Yeah,
Like,
whoa, whoa. Damn it. Like, but we painted them like basketballs. Like, okay, I guess
Look,
that's
they look
fair.
like hacky sacks, don't they?
I guess that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, they are big
Right.
furry beanbags.
God damn it. Bioware, don't fuck this up.
Damn it. And that's why I'm like super just wary right now, because we remember
I
what
certainly am.
we remember that trailer for Anthem. It looked fucking gorgeous. It
Yeah,
looked
Anthem was
fucking
really cool.
awesome.
It looked
And
finished.
then the game came
really
out,
cool.
and it was not that at all.
Yeah.
None of it was true. It was all false. Everything was false.
They
Every
put
little piece
all
of
the
it.
money into the preview.
Yes. And that's what it was. And they were like, oh, it's going to be like this. And then they're like, oh, we can't do this, guys. Like, well, just shove it out, shove it out, shove it out. I'm like, okay.
Well,
I pre-ordered a while ago.
I don't feel like it came out like WWE where it was just fucked up. I feel like they completed it and were like, well, we should have more, and like, nope. Like,
Well, the thing,
we should have more in
no,
this
the
game,
thing
right?
is,
Like, no.
if you look at the
Yeah.
trailer, though, that's not the same game. If you go back and look at the trailer and remember the game you played, it's not the same game. It's literally not the same scenes. It's not the same character models. Like, none of it's the same. They actually literally just did a demo thing that was like all CG, like fucking Blur or something, one of those studios that like does those CG things, and then it was vaporware. They did nothing with the game that was with that. And it was a weird
It's
thing
all
that
just smoke and mirrors.
it was one of those things that like came up on YouTube, and I was like, what is this? And I clicked on it and it was like, oh, really? And I showed them the first trailer where like the people are talking to you and you're walking along like
yeah, it was like
talking,
when
it's,
Marvel
like,
puts
dynamic.
in scenes that aren't there, except that they actually make scenes that are there that are really good.
Yeah, except
and
they
they
actually
just had
care about their
garbage.
product.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's kind of a good example though. It's like one of those things where it's like this is instead to trick you into not spoiling things, it was to trick you into thinking there was an actual fucking game there.
Yeah. Like I, for instance, remember that there was a preview for Hocus Pocus where there was a pool scene. And we never got that pool scene. But also, we got an amazing movie. So
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
arguing.
did that?
Are you sure it wasn't the Mandela
Does that
effect?
haunt you to this day, though?
Yeah, it does.
Are you sure it wasn't the Mandela effect though? See, I thought I was Mandela effect until I saw that video on YouTube and they showed like the footage and they're like, "This is what the game looked like," and you're like, "Oh."
No, they just straight up just
I got fucked.
didn't give a shit.
Speaking
But they
of,
got their money.
They did. They got their money.
Another game that Blizzard announced that I forgot to mention. I should just mention.
It was like, what was the?
Diablo.
No, it was like the Fire Fest of games. That's what it was.
No, it really was.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. I'm like, I don't want to be here, and this is
like
terrible.
right up until the end, they were like, everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's
And we
gonna
got
be
there.
fine.
And we got there, and we're like, I don't want to be here. This is terrible, and I feel like we're dying.
No, wait, no, stay. We're gonna release more stuff
Yeah.
in a different color for $20 a piece. Like what? No, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, but we'll give you 5 free coins.
I'm going home.
Like,
I'm going home.
well, the coin. You need $20 for the coins, and you gave me 5 coins, and I need like 4,000. Yeah, but we gave it to you for free. Stay. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. What? It's one of the only games I've ever completely just quit and not finished at all.
I didn't finish it.
Oh, and that does it pain you?
I even finished Greedfall, which Greedfall was tough to get through. but I will mention. So here's my mini review of Greedfall. Greedfall was a fun game, a fun concept of a game, and a fun new studio that can be a BioWare replacement. It felt very much like Dragon Age 1. With a different, not a worse story, but a different story because it was set in, instead of a fantasy world, it was like this like 17th century like Hey, we're going to talk about the politics of things, and every mission you do is about politics and political things. And you're like, we're the science nation, and we're the religious nation, and we're the natives of the earthy and hardy. And you're like, okay, guys, okay, I get it. Thanks. Like, no, really. Look, they're science. They believe in science. Like, yeah, no.
Is there chapters on this motherfucker?
No. I mean, the game.
Do you any crib notes?
Yeah, and the gameplay was like fun-ish. It's one of those games like if they had done like another level of stuff, it would have been more fun because like I have these cool powers, but then I'm just doing this the whole time with my character because my character magic is just like you're shooting little magic bullets at people. So you're like magic. Like,
that's how magic works.
Yeah. And I'm like, and this is what the game thought. Yeah. Literally, you're going like this the whole time.
Like it's coming out of you like magic.
And well, I mean, the thing is, it looks like you're like a what I'm saying.
Like you're spooging out of your hands.
Like that's like magic.
Like all the jazz.
Yeah.
Like all the jazz.
All that jazz.
Yeah.
But you're jazzing all these monsters, and some of these monsters are like these weird monsters with like tentacle faces and big tits.
Sure.
Just a thing. It's a thing that happens.
It's hot,
like,
right?
Like that.
And you play with the big titties?
That's how you beat them. You have to like kind of get them magic. But I think you should at least try it.
You made it sound really good.
Yeah,
like so, your explanation, I'm thinking
but this is what I said. Like the studio has potential. When I see Dragon Age 1, where it's like this good concept that they need more money thrown at. Like they need a studio to buy them, but not ruin them. Like buy these guys, but don't ruin them.
So EA is gonna buy them then.
Yeah, I know. And that's like Spiders. If you hear me, the game, good concept. You need a little more.
We need Insomniac to buy these guys, not EA.
But Diablo 4, guys, that's what I want to talk about. Diablo 4.
Diablo 4.
Are you excited for this, Matt? I know you're a big isometric top-down fan.
I haven't played since Diablo 2, but I like Diablo. I enjoyed it.
Diablo 3?
I never played Diablo.
I might get it for like $5 somewhere.
Okay, I'll look it up.
I actually played not recently, but like about a year ago with
recently about a year ago.
I mean, Diablo 3 came out like
recently in my life. I'm almost 39.
Exactly. The scheme of things. I played with a friend because on PS4 it's multiplayer on the same screen. Which is nice. A nice touch, Blizzard.
There's not enough games to do that anymore. So.
I hate when you're like, I gotta go online and sync up with my online friend. Like, but Matt, the big reveal is that Lilith is back.
Yes.
So Matt, think about this.
Finally,
you're like, I like Diablo, but my Diablo doesn't have tits. This Diablo does. Lilith.
Finally,
it's like Lady Diablo with hoots.
Well, she is evil.
Yeah.
Or maybe
she's a giant.
Maybe she was right.
She's like 12 feet tall. Huh? She's giant. She's huge. But it's down with the patriarchy. See, so it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
She just wanted knowledge. They all just want knowledge.
And to rule the world or whatever, I think, or something.
I wonder if the knowledge that Eve got from eating the apple was that Adam had an ex-wife. Then they talk about that shit.
Is that came back?
Oh,
Stay a while.
Yeah. No, the knowledge was that women make men, and that the idea that men make women is a bunch of bullshit. So, obviously.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Undoubtedly, it was the
She ate the apple and like, God is dead.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
God is a man.
Yeah.
I only have one thing left.
Let's see. I have one thing as well.
Two
things.
This one's pretty fun.
I have two things. Mine all suck. Let's have.
Yeah, this one's pretty fun. And so you won't care about
Square Enix working on a new action experience for the next generation. Are you excited for this, Matt? New IP by Square Enix. The makers of Tomb Raider. The makers of Final Fantasy series.
The new Avengers game?
And they're basically, also the new Avengers game, right. So it's the studio that remade Final Fantasy VII, which is already getting kind of preliminary good reviews on like what it looks like. They're being tasked to make a new game for PlayStation 5 and for Xbox.
Scarlet,
yes. Xbox World Scarlet O'Hara.
Scarlet. Oh yeah.
So I mean, there's not really details yet, but I'm excited for that. Square Enix is a great studio. They do some good stuff. You know, I really like Rise of the Tomb Raider and the original remake of the Tomb Raider or reboot. I guess.
The reboot
with small boobs.
Yeah.
Why was
small
something
boobs.
ported over to the Wii and it was called the Wii-boot? By the way, why did we just think of that now?
Why did we just think? Why am I the witness?
The Wii-boot.
Because their heads are so far up their asses they can't think.
Well, and also it's lost in translation with the Japanese too. They're like, we don't understand Wii-boot. What
does this mean?
Boot means
That's one
large
for his
horse.
stereotypical Japanese person, and
Means large horse in Japanese. It does it. I
I
don't
know
know.
some Japanese.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Arigato.
No,
Arigato.
it's.
Shinige motodoso. I guess that's very racist.
Yo Regekyo Hoben Badai Niji Sensoju Sen, right? No, I'm not. That doesn't
is this
matter.
from
Crush a white.
is this
Yeah.
from your BTS phase?
Yeah, sure.
Crush a white.
No, it's actually like from my childhood.
Steel gray. I can say like a lot of English
Okay.
accented. in
Yeah.
Japanese.
No, it's okay. It's alright.
Thanks to Final Fantasy Unlimited, guys.
I've been shit for a long time, but it's all good.
You remember Final Fantasy Unlimited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soul, my strength.
Yes.
So you had two things. And he had one thing. I'm
Yeah, what's your thing?
She's just along for the ride. She got no thing.
As always, I got no things.
Oh wait.
You'll like this one, so
Okay.
I can save it for last if you want.
Okay.
You would like it.
So the Legend of
He's gonna-
Vox Machina. Do you know what this is, Mike?
It's based on the Critical Role series.
So this is the record-breaking Kickstarter for the Critical Role animated series. Critical Role is a D&D podcast.
Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer,
Laura
one of the
Bailey.
probably the best one out there. I'd say at least the longest.
I mean, it's
running
definitely
at
the
this point.
OG, like the granddaddy.
Yeah,
the one that's the
definitely
most
the longest
famous.
running at this
Yeah.
point. They had made
Sam
enough
Rigel,
in
I think,
this
is in it.
in this Kickstarter. They'd made enough for 10 episodes. That's how much money they made. But Amazon Prime bought them, and they're giving them 24 episodes. Two seasons of this show. I'm excited about this. The actors are very excited. Obviously, all the actors are coming back and increasing their roles.
Are you more excited about Vox Machina or the Lord of the Rings, though, for Amazon? What's your Amazon
Still
go?
Lord of the Rings, but this is. I definitely am liking this too.
What about Jack Ryan? Have you seen that yet?
I heard it's not that great this season. I haven't
that's
seen it
sad.
though.
I haven't seen that.
I've heard it's like
the first season
so-so.
was great, though.
Yeah, I like the first season.
That's kind of sad. That makes me sad.
But so 2 seasons were confirmed at 12 episodes each.
Matt, speaking of extended seasons, Warner Brothers still committed to 5 Fantastic Beasts movies. 5
Yep.
more.
The third one is
Five more.
mas.
yeah. The third one
Mas.
out of a thing that was mentioned in like a one-liner.
More.
It's like
Because they have to have 7.
it's like
because
doing the
there's
Monster
7.
Book of Monsters in eight fucking movies.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any fucking sense. But also the next movie they're gonna go to Brazil, Mike. Get excited,
Who cares? Why?
Brazil,
So you
right?
saw the last movie
Brazil.
now? The Crimes of Grindelwald?
I actually did see it because it was on HBO.
So basically,
It
Grindelwald is
is-
Hitler now.
it's
It's like
what you
Hitler
think
hiding
it
out in
was.
Brazil.
I don't know. The second movie was like, okay, this is also a movie.
Well, and like the movie drastically underperformed. So like, and Warner was like, "No, we're good." Like, what? Wait,
It's
what?
okay.
Because they want to keep that Harry Potter shit alive.
Well, they also know that J.K.
Dun,
Rowling.
dun, beat that.
They know J.K. Rowling
Kestrel.
has the potential to make them a lot of money.
Being a dead Kestrel is what
They're
I'm
already
saying.
talking about the movie for the Cursed Child as well, so it's already in the works.
I love all the dumb people that are like posting a fake trailer for the Cursed Child.
I think it's
online. Like,
been out since like 2017 or
please
something.
stop doing that.
But okay.
Like obviously you have not read the Cursed Child. It is fucking boring. First off,
Well, the movie's still coming. Two
fucking
movies.
boring.
2 movies.
Yeah, well you got it. It's a big ass book.
Still coming. But
It's
also
that's super boring. Oh, they're kids. Oh,
they make it cool.
it's your kids, Marty. Like if Doc Brown came in and like there was some time travel involved, it'd be cool. Maybe some time turner
I
action.
mean, really, the story should just be about how they're trying to live up to their parents' names and expectations.
Well,
and
also how
failing
Ron is a
horribly.
dirtbag and couldn't.
Harry looks over them and like, what are they, assholes or
What
something?
the fuck did she expect from Ron?
What are they, assholes or something? What if they just remade Back to the Future 2, but Dumbledore was back as but it's Doc Brown obviously, and then Marty McFly was Harry Potter. Would you be in? Would you now commit? And the DeLorean was a Kestrel. I don't know.
It's the only analog you have for it. Yeah.
The train? I don't know. Like what?
The train. They have a train and
And
Back
the
to the
third
Future
one.
3.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah.
I'm not there yet though.
Same thing. Smash them all together. Who cares? I don't really care about any of the Fantastic Beasts movies. Like I said, I watched the second one. It was pretty trash. It wasn't the worst movie of all time.
I legitimately tried to care.
We did watch those for Brent after watching it. I have no problem with that.
No, I think the first one wasn't terrible, but it was fine as a
Yeah, that's because you're a
movie.
nomad. They
That's
nailed
probably
that
right.
technology.
I probably. By the way, do we have a movie for the next Brent after watching it?
Well, it's 2 weeks away, right? Like, we're not doing one next
You
week.
gotta pick it. You pick
Yeah.
it.
Well, I gave you that RoboCop.
I mean, we've thrown so many out.
I gave you
We really
RoboCop.
should
You
make
still
a
have it?
list. Yeah, sure. Let's watch that.
If you have it, let's do that and get it out of the way.
We've got it.
RoboCop.
And
Next
then
Brent after watching.
Then, though, it's yours
The
to
new
keep.
one, right?
Yeah, the new one that I gave you.
It's ours to throw into the air.
To burn in a fire.
I'm gonna wait for somebody driving by slowly with their window open, just throwing them.
Oh! And then, like, a second in the neck, and it's like driving the drive off the road.
But then they like, oh well, I got a DVD. Oh, fucking RoboCop, even worse. Insult to
Also, I'm
injury.
bleeding out. Oh, hit an artery. Oh.
But insult to injury, I have to die with RoboCop in my hand.
Maybe you take that DVD and you throw it up in the air as high as you can. And then when you get to the pearly gates, you're like, I'm the one who threw that DVD up in the air.
And then he just pulls the lever and drops
And
it
then-
down.
And then a
Falls on
giant
God.
car lands in front of you. Or something. That's spitballing. Wow. Guys, we love you.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm here for the booze.
Fang Fum?
Yeah, you.